What up, peeps? Welcome back to the flip side. I'm back on camera again. Here I am again. What happened to the Slimy Tubbies 3 collab? I'm gonna get to that, okay? But this is something that I want to talk about. So couple days ago, I had a very strange and vivid dream. It was actually kind of disturbing. And I felt like it would be really cool to talk about because after I discuss the dream, there are some real life aspects of this dream that sort of pertain to each other. There's the real life stuff that pertains to the dream, which I think is pretty dystopian, if you ask me. So, a couple days ago, I had this very disturbing dream. And what was it about? Get to it. No, I'm not going to get to it. The dream was about a civilization, us, everyday humans, how do I put this, not wanting to live anymore. So what they did was they would line up miles and miles down the streets to be hooked up to an artificial intelligence machine. It would go onto their heads, and the artificial intelligence decided whether or not you would go to a simulated paradise for the rest of your life, which would mean that the consciousness that you were killed, your consciousness would be uploaded into a device that would be connected to a database, and then that's plugged in to the simulation, and the other option is to just be dead. It would literally do that. I watched the machine in my dream do that to somebody. It would just, like, you were dead. You were dead. And it determined whether you lived or died by reading through all your history, all of your information, and finding out if you have contributed enough to society, if you've been a good enough person, and, if you actually deserve, if you've been a good person and have contributed enough to society. But here's the thing. Out of every 20 to 40 people, only one person got into the paradise, which was kind of freaky. So you can imagine the rates of people dying going way, way up. And that was what was so sad about this dream. And I woke up mad because I realized that this machine was created by man. This was another part of my dream that I somehow knew. I somehow knew about the technology. How could I not? It was my dream. But it was made by people that wanted to play God. And they did. And they achieved it. And when those people die, they are going to one of the darkest pits of hell possible. And who other than God should determine whether we live or die, right? Who are they? They're not. Who's to say they're above us or below us? No one. No one. We're all on the same level on this planet, right? We're all made from two people doing it. Then we're all born from the same gender. Then we're all raised on the same planet. So we're all people. So who is to decide who lives and who dies? No one. That's the answer. No one. And that's pretty freaky. And, it is a sin to play God. You can't do that. You can't do that. So, after this dream, I sort of looked up, if this stuff was... I found out about, first of all, two things in two different countries. In Canada, there is a, trying to think of it, assisted, how should I put this? Self-deletion. You know where I'm going, right? You know what I'm talking about? Assisted self-deletion. You can just replace self-deletion with the S word. It's called assisted self-deletion. And you don't really even need your parents' permission. The doctor can just give you the medication needed or give you the tools needed to self-delete. And it makes me really mad because, first of all, you're not even... What the fuck are you doing, man? And second of all, this is a child, right? Like, children need parental... They need the parents to say whether they can have this or not. They need... They need the parents' permission. Why did that word just escape my mind for no reason? They need, parents' permission. Maybe they need to sign something over, or they need to, sign documents or give consent that their child can do this. But no, not in Canada. The kid can just go to the doctor and get this stuff. And I'm not really explaining it in full detail, but look it up. They don't need the parents' consent for this. And in Switzerland, this new thing now, I found out about it from my parents. It's a pod that you can go into. It's like a pod. It's like a pod, and the AI... Hold on. Okay, so I went back and I researched it again. A couple articles, no mention of artificial intelligence. So this is a 3D printed pod that you can go into that will provide you with a painless death. Huh? And to access this pod, the doctors need to determine whether you're qualified to die. This is essentially what I fucking dreamed about a couple days ago. Can you believe this? I mean, they're playing God. They think that they can determine who lives and who dies. You don't do this. This is a sin, people. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. You can't do that. You can't determine who lives and who dies. You are not God. Stop trying to play God. You're not. You can't. That's a sin. You're gonna go to hell if you don't stop and repent for that. Do you understand? No, they don't understand. And they will not understand. They will refuse to understand because they're the doctors. Not us. Not us critical thinking people. Not us. Not the little people. And this has been approved, and it's gonna come out within a year. Or a little later. So it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And funny thing, I dream of this AI garbage playing God crap, and then I find out about the frickin' Switzerland garbage a day later. Unbelievable. I mean, what was the universe trying to tell me just now? Well, what was the universe trying to tell me with a dream like that, and then the information that I find hours later? I don't know. Maybe it's trying to make me aware that maybe it's trying to warn me of the future. And I guess I'm the messenger, because I wanted to make a video about this and make you guys aware. Do not do this to yourselves. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay? There's so much more life to live, okay? You just have to get your shit together and realize that you as a person are strong and you're able to do it. You're gonna make it, okay? Okay? You're gonna make it. If you work hard enough, your dreams are gonna come true. Okay? Okay? Do you got that? Do you got that? If you believe in yourself, and if you love yourself enough, and you work hard, your butt off. You work hard to get there, and you work hard enough to get there, you will get there. You will. Don't do this. Don't do this. And this is a message to the people that... This is a message right now to the people that are instituting this. Here's my message. You are not qualified to determine who lives and who dies. You are not the guy. You don't have what it takes to be the guy. Do you know who the guy is? 3-letter word. G-O-D. And you ain't him. And if you continue to think that you are qualified enough and smart enough, and just because you have a degree, that this is an excuse for you to keep doing this and not listen to the warnings that I'm trying to give to people. And I'm probably not alone on this. You go on YouTube, you can find videos on this subject. I'm just another one. If you don't, what I'm trying to say is, you don't stop and repent, you're gonna get punished. Okay? You're getting punished. You will get what you deserve. Let that sink in. More and more I start to lose faith in humanity. You know, the small amount of us that actually think and don't just go along with whatever top scientist or top government official is telling us to do, we're going to survive. We're going to survive Babylon. Us people that have faith in our good Father, Jesus Christ, we're making it up there. Okay? Babylon's gonna come, and God is gonna punish you people that think you are him. And with all that said, I will see you guys next week, back on the flip side. Peace.